can you create a daily self-improvement? Part number 2, it's all about the daily review. We discussed in the previous episode. Welcome to the new episode of the Eva Eckert podcast number 10, guys. In today's episode, we're going to be continuing discussing how can you create a daily self-improvement. Part number 2, it's all about the daily review. We discussed in the previous episode the weekly review, so today we're going to dive into daily review. Welcome to the Eva Eckert podcast show. I am a Polish immigrant with a big heart, strong accent, kick-ass husband, and 2 beautiful kids. American entrepreneur sharing an incredible mission to inspire women around the world to take bold action towards their dreams, passions, and desires, so finally their life become more meaningful and fulfilled. I believe that the badass superhero is within all of you, all of us, and you should share it with the world to make the world a better place. This show will help you finally discover the power of self-belief and self-discipline so you can stop making excuses and create the life you truly desire and deserve by being the upgraded version of you guys. So let's dive in. We're going to start with gratitude. What are you grateful for today? Some of you might be thinking and listening to this for the first time. So welcome, guys. Welcome. My full gratitude of those who come out to the show, who spend the time and give their time for this show, this episode. I hope that my content always makes the self-improvement, give you the self-improvement in your life, that you actually take something in and you start applying. Because remember, the application, the actually doing these things, the action is what will change your life. Because if you just listen and you don't apply knowledge, it's a lost knowledge. So I want to inspire all of you to actually do this, take action, act upon it. The imperfect action is better than any kind of inaction, right? We know this. So I want you to start doing this because it will change your life. My recent gratitude, just the other day, I had such an amazing one-on-one with my son as my daughter attended some amazing birthday party, and we had this awesome one-on-one. Even though it started in a crazy way, guys, because I cut my finger putting the dumbbells down on a rock, and literally the blood was shooting out in all these different directions, and my son, the 12-year-old, had to be my nurse. So how the roles can change, right? The parent is the one that needs help from the child. So we got to teach them all. That's the home lifing. That's what we're doing every single day. It's really giving them example, what we learn, how we learn, and teach them. So it was amazing, and gratitude for him because he literally said, "Mom, I will help you lay down and I will take care of it," which was pretty amazing. So I am super grateful for this. And today, again, let's dive into our daily review. How we're going to do this. And I'm going to remind you about these 3 things as I discussed in my previous episode. The preparation, that was number 1 of the self-improvement. How are you preparing yourself? In your mindset, the AM formula. How do you start your day? The affirmations. What are you going to tell yourself? How are you going to prepare your day? It starts literally in the mindset. Then is the nutrition. Feed your body with good things. Starts with protein, at least 1 gram per pound of your body weight you should consume daily of protein, because this society is so deprived from protein, and protein builds the muscle. Protein um, gives you a better aging. So we got to eat a lot of protein, and don't be afraid of eating protein, the animal protein. And you should start your day with some good source of protein, at least at 30 to 40 grams. The studies has shown that a lot of people who cannot eat enough protein, and it's crazy, they struggle with actually bumping their protein intake, is better off to start the day with huge amount of protein. So even 40 grams you can start with, and as the day go by, divide the day into 5 meals and make sure that each meal has at least 30 grams of protein. And of course, it's based on individual needs, because obviously maybe a male will needs more than female. It depends how much you eat. But just to give you an example, guys, I eat about 130 to 140 grams of protein every single day, and I weigh about 126 pounds. So that's how you start your day, that preparation, knowing when you're gonna work out, the non-negotiables. That's your preparation. Asking yourself these questions that I ask you: what can I learn today? How can I show up, right? And we're gonna dive deep into this preparation, contemplation, giving yourself the time to think. Just the other day, I was talking to one of my clients, and she was struggling with taking the time to think. Really. And I think a lot of women struggle with this, because we are like the superhero moms. We take upon so much. We take the kids to school, we drive them to all these activities, we make dinner, we help them, we do the laundry, we literally everywhere and anywhere. And so many times you drive yourself to a moment that you are like, wait a second, where is the time for me? I don't even have time to think, because I am in service to others. And that's what's the natural way of women, like we wanted to serve. But you need to slow down and find the time and realize that a lot of these activities, a lot of things that you do, number one, are just a waste of time. Number two, you wasting times on things that should be delegated as well. You need to also teach your kids these things. It's not about you doing it all when your kid is like 16 years old and you're still doing laundry for them. Hell no. It's a big no-no. So you gotta learn how to delegate. You gotta show them the way of life, because otherwise they go into their adult life being literally having two left hands. Like that's what we would say in Polish, like two left hands, to not being able to do anything. So we cannot do it for them. We should do it with them, show them the way, show them the responsibility, being for them in the beginning, but then you gotta just teach them. Like just recently, I was teaching my son how to do grill the chicken so he can make his delicious sandwiches. And I showed him the Polish way to make the sandwiches, which is just we use the high protein bread. He used like a low fat cheese. He used some tomatoes and some greens, and grilled the chicken. And we don't put another slice of bread. The sandwich is open. That's a totally Polish way. So you just learned something today. And guys, contemplation, it was a second part of our self-improvement. You need to have time to think. I said it so many times. When you slow down, when you relax, like today, I went to get my lashes done, because it's summertime. I decided that I am going to be doing them because it saves me time. I don't need to remove the mascara at nighttime. I don't need to rub my eyes always so crazy. I rub my eyes and the eyes look like a raccoon eyes after removing the mascara. And I was asking myself a question: what's better? Is it better to actually do them and have them done every 3 weeks, or spending 10 minutes in the evening and 10 minutes in the morning to get them done? So I'm like, you know what? It's summertime also. When we go to the pool, when we go to the beach, we travel, it's so much easier. It's such a convenience way of life. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get them done. And let me tell you, I supposed to listen to my book The Operator. If you've never heard about the book, I strongly recommend you. I was just going to lay down and listen to it, and the application has stopped on me. So I'm like, I'm not stressing. The girl was like, oh, I will, let me know. I can help you and restart the thing. And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna lay down, breathe, and close my eyes and think about my clients, their struggles. How can I come up with different solutions? What am I facing right now? And guys, I came up with such a great solutions because it was undisturbed time to think. But then also, what do you need to do in contemplation? Don't escape the problem. Lean towards this. Like we say, lean towards the fear. When something is scary, when you're gonna do this, it actually is gonna feel good because you've realized that you've been scared for no reason. You've been scared of something that hasn't happened yet. So lean towards this, and you're gonna be surprised how your brain will create the solutions. Another way is to start writing down your options. I swear that 20 answers of a solution will give you some good topic, some good solution. Like literally write down 20 answers. And remember that the famous people in this history, like I mentioned Marcus Aurelius earlier, Christopher Columbus, Leonardo da Vinci, these people were journaling. The journals were literally found, and there were notes of their life. There were thoughts, there were conclusions and decisions and why they did the things they did. This is all good. You should be writing. You should take time on journaling daily. And the application was number 3, applying an action that you need to feel hurt at some point to change something. So what are you struggling with right now? Is it the overwhelmed feeling? If you are a lady or a guy, doesn't matter. I speak to all of you. What is the struggle daily? Is it the schedule? Is it the doing unnecessary things? Wasting the time, too much of social media, being responsive, being in the response mode, always on a go, always loading information into your brain, or maybe stepping back and say, you know what can I create instead? Because that's true change when you start thinking, you know what, instead of absorbing, I'm just gonna create. But in order for us to create, we need to have the time. Like today, I was creating those episodes in the morning. I put my headphones on, which are right here. And my husband always asks me, okay, are you going to be doing the podcast in headphones? Well, sometimes I will do them if I don't have a head. It doesn't matter. So my headphones are right here, and I use them, and I put the music on, and I just do one thing at a time and concentrate on the episodes. I didn't worry about anything else. Plus, I don't open my phone in the morning. So how do you start? How do you come across journaling? How do you really start the daily review? How do you start your day? Because a lot of times I've heard this from many people. People like, what should I journal about? They don't even know. So I think having an outline for your mindset, body, business, relationship, finances is the key. So what questions can you ask yourself? And by the way, guys, don't forget that when you click the button below in today's episodes, you will get completely free a virtual freak journal and planner. And let me tell you, this journal will give you so many questions of your daily review to start your day, to close on a day. Plus, you get the daily non-negotiable, which is the workout. You get a link to my workout created by me and my freak family. Literally, you working out with us for an entire hour. How awesome is that? It's completely free. And those are not just some lame workouts. They are different, they are intense, and you can repeat them for an entire month. You have a whole month because every single day you get a new workout. Plus, this journal also will give you a daily challenge in a form of checking how much water have you drank. Did you eat your meals? It's kind of like a checkup as we go along, because when people work on things, It's proven. They forget to drink water. I have always water by me, and I'm gonna have a sip right now. They forget to eat. And I know, and I speak to all these high-end entrepreneurs who don't forget to drink water, forget to eat. They have all these meetings, and the day is over. They come home, and the fridge is nonstop open because the body's trying to pick up the calories. Your body requires calories to live, to breathe, to digest. We need calories. We cannot not eat. So the nutrition is an important part, and that's the reminder that you get. And also, we check on those victories daily. Like, you have that self-check. Okay, what have I accomplished? Because at the end of the day, sometimes you're going to realize, okay, what did I work on today? What have I done today? And if you've been scattered around all over the place, you didn't designate the time to work on your 5%, you're going to feel like this. So I am kind of pushing you to decide what is the priority today. All right. So let's dive into those questions, guys. So number one, we always have to start with gratitude. So in your journal, you're gonna have a gratitude. You need to write down the gratitude. What are you grateful for? Like, I am starting every single episode of gratitude. And I want you to dive deep, not just, okay, I'm grateful for my kids, I'm grateful for my husband, I'm grateful for this and that. Like, think about the previous day. I think that's gonna give you a great outcome. What happened the previous day? If nothing happens the previous day, think about the little things, because those little things a lot of times are missed. Little things. You know, maybe your kids tell you something sweet, or maybe they show up with something, or maybe they brought you a cup of tea. It doesn't matter. Little things is what makes the difference. And the more grateful you are, why we do that? That's the part for you to think, because I want you to realize those things, that life is good. Life, you make the life so horrible and complicated. Obviously, people go through different struggles. So for those of you who are struggling completely, there's things happened and you really in a very sad moment, I'm very sorry. My deepest condolences to all of you if you going through something so horrible. But find a little bit, at least one little thing of that day that made your day. Maybe somebody hold a door for you. Maybe somebody opened the door for you. Maybe somebody said something nice to you. Maybe you said something nice to someone. A smile, like some positive thought or positive saying to someone. Though that's the gratitude. We need to be grateful for it. Number two, how do I want to show up? As a mother, as a wife, as a daughter, as a friend, as a leader. How do you want to show up? Most important things to accomplish. And I know that if I'm speaking to all of the moms are out there, that we have not only our own things. Maybe you want to create a business, you want to start a business, you have a business, you have also kids, you have your husband, you have to cook, you have to clean, all of these things. But I want you to think today that some of this stuff can be delegated. Let me tell you, I don't clean my house. I wouldn't want to clean 4,500 square feet. I didn't clean my house when it was 2,000 square feet. Why? Because my time is more valuable than me cleaning the house. You need to choose. And a lot of times people say, oh, I don't have the money. You will find the money for this, because you realize that then you have a little bit more time for doing the things that really matter. And that's the whole thing. Like, think about it. Why we have dishwashers at home? Because it saves you time from cleaning. Saves you water probably too. Why do you have a gardener? Because this person needs to help you with gardening. That's the time that maybe I'm recording this show as the person is cutting the grass outside, right? So let's think about these moments in our life. Who can I contact today or connect with today to make this day an amazing day? What will make me happy? Guys, maybe it's connection with your kids. I hear this all the time from moms, that moms say, you know what? How can I work on my business if I am not connected to my kids? I said, you know what? Involve them in your business. teach them something. Maybe you spend too much time on your business. Maybe you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing. Maybe you should hire someone to help you. Because remember, you will never get to the next level as a business owner alone. When we had our bootcamp and boxing location, when we started alone, it was me and my husband. We had one trainer hired quickly, then we have two. And then slowly we hired the third one, and we still hit the cap until we started coaching and we said, we got to go big, hire the massive amount of people, make a bigger location at the same time. So moved from 2,000 square feet to 4,000 square feet, hire 10 more people, literally create a system of how they supposed to teach. They were a replica of me and my husband. And I was remove myself as a coach from the floor, and I started training them for them to coach. It took 3 to 4 months for each person to accomplish the Peak Physique Academy, but that's how you got to think. For those of you who want to step to the next level of their business, you can't do it alone. If you want to go far, you need to do it with others. You want to go fast, you can go alone, but you're going to reach the moment that you need a team. No matter what you're trying to do, none of this stuff would happen alone. We have a team of people right now working with us. We have a team of people that are helping us. So guys, you can't do it alone. You got to think. So a lot of this stuff, you spend time on unnecessary thing, and it's time to think and stop being cheap. Stop being cheap, because I know that you have the money to do this, but you don't think in terms of saving time. You want to have it all. You want to have the time for your kids. You want to do it alone because you think that nobody is going to do better than you, but you're wrong. You got to find someone that is actually going to be so awesome, better than you. That's the whole idea. Do it and find someone. Like, I've done so many coaching calls, so many, guys, I've joined so many groups, and these entrepreneurs have always a person literally so many times better than them in something, because this person will take over the task that shows you that you hate the most. There is a task that you hate out of the whole entrepreneurship. I know that. And you need to find a person that will do it for you. Simple as that. Or sometimes you just gonna you graduate. You've reached your capacity. You've done so much that in order for you to go to the next level, you need to hire people. Like when I was a coach on the floor for so many years, I trained and I coached thousands of people, one-on-one group coaching. I've done it. It was time for me to check what a great coach I am by coaching other coaches, So then you realize how good coach you are, how good person, how good leader you are when you actually start teaching others. And that's the next level, guys, in everything you're going to do. So many of you wasting the precious time. So I want you to think about this today. What are my non-negotiables today? And that's the non-negotiable that I was talking about. It's in that journal, the workouts, right? The workouts. So click the link below, get your free journal and planner, and also see what other courses we have, because we continuously adding the courses for you guys. So I am wondering how you're gonna actually do this, how you're gonna write about this, and I want to hear from you today. What else you need to do at the end of the day, because this is more like a morning routine, and I dive deep into those questions with my journal. What have I learned today? This is so important. What were my struggles? What were my victories? What am I proud of? What have I improved upon? Or how will I improve if you face some struggle? What made me happy and excited today? Because guys, life is all about happiness. If you live with unhappy world, you can change this. It's all up to you to do this. No one else. So many people think that they will be happy if this, and this happens. Sometimes even parents says, oh, if my kids wouldn't react like this, I would be happy. Well, you're wrong. You change the attitude towards them. You change it and they will follow. And start seeing the whole life through different lenses. You gotta put some bright colors that you're gonna see the life through. And I bet you by writing the gratitude, you're gonna find the things that you didn't even think of. I'm standing in front of my computer, and I'm gonna show you a couple of things that are really cute. What I have here. So this is a cute little car. I always wanted to have a car like this, old car. So I put it up here. And this was a gift from my mother-in-law. I have a little angel that one of my friends gave me. So thank you so much. It's a thankful angel, thankful for you. I have a little love globe, reminds me to love and be connected. I have my mom's picture here, and I have my kid's picture right in front of me. And I have a little bell here. And those are those little things that we surround ourselves with. I have tons of pictures in my entire room here, office, just to remind me about people that I love and cherish and I want to connect with. So, guys, life is good. Stop looking at things in such a horrible way. Find the things that you are grateful for. Find the people that you are grateful for. You can finish your day with gratitude. Like I'm doing every single night when I lay down, I have that little rock of gratitude by my bed. And right before I fall asleep, I hold the rock of gratitude and I think about all the blessings, all the good things that happen in my life and my people. And I want to fall asleep with the good thoughts, because a lot of times the bad thoughts will arrive, the things that you haven't accomplished or things that bother you. And this is not good the end of the day. So I think this is really thinking how you go to sleep, you're going to wake up the same way. So I want you today to start thinking positively. Maybe you're going to create the rock of gratitude. Maybe you're going to put a picture of your friends, or maybe you're going to just think about something else at nighttime right before you go to sleep. But remember that we got to fall asleep with feeling good and saying goodbye to our loved ones, our kids, kiss them goodnight, and finish the day. This is almost like whole daily review, literally. Like this is how we finished. So guys, thank you again for watching this episode. Make sure that you share, like, and subscribe to more episodes. And thank you so much for watching and giving me some great feedback on Spotify. And remember, the superhero is within you. You just need to discover it. So connect to your innate force and remember the power of the true you. No excuses.